Hey guys, how's it going? And it's been 2 weeks since I've done a video the last time, and I didn't want to go too long without making a video. Today's video idea is minimalism. It and it came because me and my dad have been trying to get rid of some stuff at home. Eventually you get too much clutter. But I want to go ahead and talk about it because I think it is a useful tool, and it's not just in the physical realm to get rid of clutter. Also it takes away your expenses, which kind of ties into physical, but it also emotional, psychological. For example, we live in this society where we're keeping up with the Joneses, materialism, where we're watching people on Instagram lead these kind of lives, have nice houses, nice cars, go on expensive vacations, and at the expense of what? Your time, your sanity. Is it really worth it? I don't think so, right? Nobody is in their deathbed saying, "Oh no, I'm dying. Only if I had the newest iPhone, which is gonna come out in 3 weeks." Right? Nobody thinks that way. Nobody's like that. My mom used to do hospice, and I think she still does. Anyway, and one of the things she told me is that they don't talk about those things. I've never heard of my mom say anything crazy like that. I've heard of people on their deathbed saying, "I wish I had spent more time with my family." That I've heard before. But, like I mentioned, it's just vanity. And, also, a lot of the times people buy stuff to make other people envious of them, people they don't like. You know how dumb that sounds? It's dumb. And it's insane. I mean, why live life that way? It seems exhausting. I mean, wouldn't you want to have peace and calmness? I do. And another thing, right? But I want to go ahead and touch bases on the physical. And one of the things I've noticed, um, before I got started making this video, is how it's developed good habits. I don't own so much clothes, so I have to do laundry regularly. Do I really want to have a ton of dirty clothes and dedicate one single day where I'm washing clothes? Seems insane. I'd rather just go once a week, dedicate 2 hours to clean clothes, and go on about my life. And also, same thing with money, right? Um, let's just call it as it is. It's baloney. It's BS. Some of the expenses. Like, for example, I like watches. Now, but sure, it'd be nice to have a nice watch, right? Like an Omega Speedmaster, at least in my case. Or a Tag Heuer, or a Rolex maybe is what you like. But I'm happy with having a Timex. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna, instead of the $20,000, that you could spend on buying a Rolex, why not have that go toward your retirement? I'd rather have that $20,000 go to retirement instead of, a Rolex. Sure, if I was filthy rich or I had millions, yeah, okay, makes sense, right? Might not treat yourself, but not the. That's just one example, right? And you name whatever physical item. Is it worth your time and your, you know, mental exhaustion? Because, people that have jobs that pay well, it requires a lot of time. And do you really want to spend a lot of time? I don't, right? And like I mentioned, it goes beyond the physical realm, the psychological, the emotional. And I just want to go ahead and leave it there, talk about, you know, having useful tools to live a better life. That's what I believe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it short. I know minimalism is a topic that you can go into really, really in depth, but I think I'm gonna keep it short. So guys, I just want to go ahead and just note those short observations. You know, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.